Hey everyone, it's Mike Adams here with Alpha Automation and welcome back to our YouTube channel. And in this video, we're going to be doing an overview of the Kartra dashboard to help you guys navigate this powerful system so that way you can start using it quickly and easily inside of your own business. And for many of you, myself included, for years trying to run my businesses online, we had to use a lot of software. There was a lot of different tools. We needed landing page software, we needed email software, we needed calendar software, and then we needed to wire it all together using programs like Zapier. And so the beauty of Kartra is you can save all of that headache and have one place to handle your entire online business. So it saved me a ton of time, it saved me a ton of money, and it'll definitely do the same for you as well. So I want to help you guys use it. So the first thing that you see when you log in is going to be your main dashboard. And as you start populating some lists and you have products and you start making sales with those products, and you have an email list where you're getting more people on your list, or you have people going through automation sequences, which is like a string of emails, okay, you'll start seeing that data right here on your dashboard. And again, for years, I was using multiple different software programs in order to, kind of pull off my entire system. And so I'd have to log into each and every one of those tools to look at the analytics individually. And so again, with Kartra, it's all in one place, and that'll start to populate here as you start using the system. And for this demo video, I set up an extra demo account here to use. So that way you'll be able to see it the way you'll see it when you first sign up for Kartra. But starting up here at the top, we'll start with the short menu you see up here. And Kartra does have what's called their Kartraverse. And this is where they have FAQ videos, they have an online training academy that you can access for free. And that way there's a ton of additional support videos, FAQ videos that are in there to kind of help guide you through some of the technical aspects of using Kartra. So that's available for you. If you do end up having or needing technical support directly from Kartra, maybe you're having a billing issue, this little icon right here is the support. Right here, the little life ring, you'll click that, and from there you'll be able to submit your trouble ticket directly to Kartra. Now, when it comes to the bell, this is for alerts. So let's say you purchased a funnel from the Kartra marketplace and you want to use it or upload it to your system, or if another Kartra user shares a funnel with you or a sequence with you, you'll receive an alert that was shared with you, and from there you'll get notified. A little red icon will pop up on the bell. You'll click it and you'll see that notification in there, and from there be able to download whatever it is that was sent to you. And also here's the news area where whenever Kartra is going to release any type of new update to their software, maybe there's going to be server maintenance or something like that going on. Either way, they'll notify you here, and they even create a little video that'll walk you through. Let's say they updated, recently they just updated the page builder just to speed it up and make it a little bit quicker. And so they released that update and they gave us all a notification, telling us about that. And there was a little video that walked us through it. And so whenever there's anything new going on with Kartra, they will notify you right there. So that's pretty cool. The silhouette right here, and again, you can always put a picture in here if you want to. In my primary account, we got a picture in there. But this is going to be all of your your personal data and information. Here in the profile section, that's where you'd enter all that. That's where you can upload a picture or your business logo. This is where you can set up multiple team members. So if you run a business and let's say you got a creative team or other people that you're working with, and you want them to have access to your Kartra account, but yet you want to limit their access. Again, you can give them full access if you want to, or you can limit their access. Maybe you have someone that does the page building for you and you want them to just access that, but you don't want them to be able to have access to billing or to any of the emailing. Maybe you have a separate person for that. So you can set up different login credentials for as many team members as you need to right there. Billing, of course, self-explanatory. That's where you handle your payment for your monthly fee for Kartra. Email notifications that go out, and a lot of these are pre-templated by Kartra. You can create new ones. So let's say you created a membership website and you're offering some training in there or whatnot. When people sign up on your membership website, Kartra is going to send them an email notification with their credentials. Like it sets up login credentials for them and everything like that automatically. And so there's a bunch of templates in there. You can adjust them as you see fit. As well, this is where you can add custom domains. So obviously through Kartra, you'll have, whatever your username is, .kartra.com, and you can certainly use that for your pages. However, some of you would like to perhaps brand yourself or brand your business, and you can upload and have a custom domain. So that and that way you can utilize that for your pages. So let's say I had a website, mikeadams.com. Well, I could upload that as a custom domain here, and from there I could use mikeadams.com / and I can have all the different pages and run that right here inside of Kartra. As well, for GDPR compliance, cool thing about Kartra is it's totally GDPR compliant, and it's as a default, it's set to on. So for those of you guys that are doing business in other countries other than the United States where that is required, you're good to go with using Kartra. So that's everything on the short menu up here, okay? And again, that's all the technical stuff, all the personal info stuff, billing stuff, corporate stuff is all up there on that top menu. Over here on the left, that's where you start getting into the good stuff, okay? This is where you're actually starting to use the software. And starting at the top, products. One of the fantastic things about this software is that, again, back in the day, you had to use multiple different programs. Yeah, you got a program to build your pages, but then you need another program in order to create a digital product for your business. So with Kartra, you can do it all right here, and it's really, really cool. In a separate video, we'll walk you through step-by-step creating a product. Some of you guys are here because you offer consulting, or again, maybe you have a digital course or a training program that you're wanting to sell online, and you can set that up right here inside of Kartra. And again, that's just an additional software that you'll no longer need to pay for every single month. So you can set it up, you can set up tracking in here for this, you can set up coupons for your product. So let's say you wanted to offer like 10% off or 15% off, or maybe you're having a launch special, so you're gonna have a discount code that they can use. That's where you can set that up. If you're required to collect sales tax, you can do that here, and then also offer self-billing. So again, if you're a consultant and you got folks that are paying you monthly, or maybe you got clients where they're paying you on a monthly fee or monthly retainer, your clients will have the ability to access self-billing and handle their own billing. So that way you don't have to be tracking people down, and people don't have to get you on the phone to update their credit card or something like that. They can handle it all themselves. As well, you can see once we clicked products, it changed this menu and added some additional headers up here. Really cool thing about this is you can have affiliates. So let's say you have your own digital course and you want to have affiliates that are out there marketing your course for you, and you want to go ahead and pay them a certain percentage or even a fixed dollar amount of the sale of your product. So you can set it up right here with as many affiliates as you'd like. Very nice, very easy. You set up the payment structure, and as well detailed analytics as your products are, as you're making sales with your products, as your affiliates are making sales, and then total transactions all right here. So that we have a total 360-degree view of all the sales of your products that are happening inside of your system. So again, it's very powerful. So after products, the next thing, again, that's really powerful about this is the communication section. And this is gonna be all of your emails and all of your contacts. This is really your CRM, where it's gonna do all the tracking on all the different leads that you generate. This is where you're gonna set up your lists, okay? And also set up all of your tags. So what we see here is this is where you can create a list, and you see a little plus that's pulsating over here. You could just click this right here and we can create a list. And again, in other following videos, we're going to create a list. We're going to create an entire campaign for you guys. And for those of you guys that do want to follow along with that, there'll be a link below this video. If you haven't signed up yet for Kartra, you can sign up using my link. There's going to be a couple of bonuses and giveaways that we're going to use for that. But in subsequent videos, we're going to create an entire campaign right in front of you guys. So that way you can certainly do it on your own. And we're also going to give that campaign away for anybody that signs up for Kartra using our link. So again, this is where you'd see all of your different lists, leads. As you start generating leads and they opt in on your pages, opt in on your forums, it'll track all of your leads in here. And then as well, you got powerful tagging. So again, for me, the ability to handle all this, I was using ActiveCampaign for many, many years. I was syncing that with my ClickFunnels account. And so again, that was one of those things that you needed multiple programs to really pull all of this off, unless you wanted to pay top dollar for the ClickFunnels kind of big package, but still it was limited. There were still features that were missing that Kartra handles for you. So again, very powerful to have the CRM all integrated in one place. Also up here, again, that's tackling all your leads. You got communications, okay? And so this is where you can set up broadcast emails. This is where you can set up different email sequences, which is really a form of automation where you can set up a sequence. They opt in on a certain page, you want them to get a certain email, and then the next day you want them to get another email. Maybe 2 days later you want them to get another email. So inside of sequences where you set that up. Automation, so whenever they do something, you can have Kartra do something else. So it's kind of like if this, then that, which is a popular tool that's out there. But if somebody opts in on your page, an automation can then say, okay, if they do this, then I want them added to this sequence, or I want to tag them with this. So either way, it's all handled right in here. And then as well, you got powerful analytics around your CRM. So as you are building out your lists, you'll have data. You'll have all the data will show on how many people are opting in for this particular list, how many people are opting out, how many people are opening up your broadcast emails, out of how many were sent, so you can get the actual data. As well, same thing with your sequences. How many leads are in the sequence, okay? And again, in subsequent videos, we will show you a live account, one of my other accounts, where we have plenty of data in there, plenty of leads kind of going through different sequences, so you'll be able to see it firsthand. The next icon over here is where we get into pages. And this one, the cool thing about Kartra is it's got a very powerful page builder with a ton of pre-done templates. And so again, you would just click this plus over here, and I'll give it a click. And it's going to load up a bunch of the pre-done templates. Again, we are going to build out an entire sales funnel for you guys in other videos. But you can see you can certainly start out with a blank canvas and you can just launch the builder, and it's drag and drop. So again, if you're familiar with ClickFunnels or other programs where it's a drag and drop type editor, Kartra has a fantastic editor, okay? You can set up your own templates. Again, if somebody sends you some page templates, you can save those right here so you can access them. But again, they have a ton of pre-done templates where you can, and they look really, really good. I would say one thing that's really cool about Kartra is that a lot of folks that have been using ClickFunnels for a long time, when you see a ClickFunnels page, you could tell right away it's a ClickFunnels page. So Kartra pages look just a little bit different than that. So it makes your pages a little bit more unique. And again, they're very beautiful and very easy to go ahead and change. So let's say I had a book or something like that I was wanting to give away. I could use this template right here. And then again, all you gotta do is launch the builder, and from there, edit everything that you see to suit your particular ebook in this scenario. But again, they got thank you pages, long sales pages, webinar registration pages. There's a big list of them right here, okay? So a ton of pre-done templates that you can use right away in your business. You can split test all of your different pages. And then of course there's detailed analytics. So as people are converting, they go to your page and then they opt in on the form on that page, you'll be able to track those conversions right here inside of the page analytics. And same with engagement. Are people clicking on the links? Are people staying on the page? Are people watching the video that's on the page? Again, one of the beauties of having an all-in-one tool like this is that when someone lands on your page or you have a lead and they're engaging with your emails or engaging with your page, Kartra is going to know. And you're going to be able to have detailed analytics, okay, on every step of the process that somebody goes through as they're going through your Kartra system. So again, very, very, very powerful. Next on the list is where we get into creating forms. And so a form is really how you capture leads, okay? So you set up your page, and then you also need to put a form on that page so that way they can enter their name and email or whatever other data you would like to collect. And so this is where you can create a form, and then from there you can embed that form onto any of your pages. And again, you get detailed analytics with the forms. The next item over here is memberships. And depending on the size of the Kartra package you get, you can create a membership website right here inside of Kartra. So again, this is something that is In some situations, that ends up being an add-on, okay, or an add-on product that you need to get your hands on. With Kartra, you can actually create a membership portal where people can log in. They get credentials for your membership website. And again, you can set it up to where it's either a paid membership, it could be a free membership website, okay? And folks will get their own username and password for your membership site. And you can host files, you can put videos in there. A lot of folks will use this if they have like a course or training modules that they are either giving away for free or selling. And so again, you can have this membership website that'll be separate from your direct website. You can also set up a portal page, which let's say you have multiple different membership website or multiple different training courses that you're wanting to offer folks. You could set up one portal page, right? And it'll show off all of your different membership sites that you do have available. Again, if they're free or paid, that's fine, because you can set it all up and people can see all of that right here on one portal page. And again, this would be where you'd update and upload your files that you're gonna add to each and every one of your membership websites. And then of course, up on top, you got detailed analytics for how people are plugging in and engaging with your membership website. Another huge feature and big time benefit with Kartra is the My Videos section. And with this, again, for me, I use a lot of webinars and we were doing a lot of different video inside of our business. And when you're using a software like ClickFunnels, yes, you can host your videos on YouTube, but one of the problems with doing that is that there's a little YouTube icon right at the bottom of your video. And a lot of times folks will click that YouTube thing and now they might be watching your video on YouTube, but then there's all that stuff, okay, there's all kinds of stuff on YouTube and it's very easy for folks to get distracted. And ideally, especially if you're running a business, you want people to stay on your website. And on top of that, you also want to have some data. You want to have some tracking. And so for me, we were using Vimeo, we used Wistia, where we were paying over $100 a month in some cases just to have video hosting. So that way people didn't click YouTube and end up lost in YouTube land and wanted them to stay on my website. And I also wanted to have the data. I wanted to have some tracking. And so again, the beauty of having your videos, you can just upload your videos directly to Kartra. And when one of your leads lands on a page with a video, Kartra's gonna know what they're doing, okay? And that's where you can use your tagging accordingly. Like let's say you put up a video here and you wanna send out an email sequence. Let's say they didn't even watch the video. Well, there's a certain email sequence you may wanna send them. If somebody actually watched the entire video, you might wanna send them a different email sequence. And so the fact that you can have advanced tagging features on your video is a very, very powerful deal. Because the bottom line is you don't want to send the same email sequence to someone that watched 10% of your video as somebody who watched and maybe saw your offer and watched, let's say 95% of your video. You'd want to treat those leads differently based on their behavior. So it's a very powerful video tool here, and again, saves you upwards of $100 a month versus having to pay for another software just to host video. And again, of course, you get detailed analytics here. You can set up playlists inside of your video. And again, detailed analytics for your visitors, people that are landing on your pages, and also how people are engaging with your videos. Again, when somebody starts watching your video on one of your Kartra pages, Kartra knows, and they're going to be able to track that, and you're going to be able to see all of that data. And that way you know what parts of your videos are actually working and what parts are not. If people are watching the first couple minutes, but then they're logging off, you'll be able to see that. And then of course you can, redo your video and tweak and adjust accordingly. The next feature here is the fact that you can set up calendars. So if you're looking to set up a calendar where people can book time with you, maybe you're offering strategy sessions, or maybe you're even doing paid consulting, this is where you can set up a calendar. And for many of you, again, this would be another savings here. For years, I used Acuity Calendar, and there's other fantastic, Schedule Once. There's a lot of calendars I've used over the years, and so you maybe are using one. But that'd be an expense. If you wanted to get rid of that expense, you can build out your own calendar right here inside of Kartra. And again, everything will be integrated with the rest of your Kartra system. You can set up your agenda, and as well, you get detailed analytics on your calendar. Another great feature here with Kartra, and the next menu item, is a help desk. And again, back in the day, this would be something that you needed to have another software to integrate or have a help desk on your page. And so what is a help desk? You've seen these websites where over on the right, usually in the lower right, there'll be a little thing that pops up and says, hey, how can I help you? Or, hey, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me here. And there'll be a little icon. Sometimes there's a little, someone that looks like they've got a little telemarketer headset on. You can set that up like that if you want to. But you can add a help desk to where people can instantly have the ability to ask you questions. And you can even set up canned responses for that. You can set it up to where when they engage with that, it goes directly to your email. So that way you can respond to these people right away. So very powerful. People could set up, this is where you'd set up your different tickets. You can set up canned responses. So that way the system can answer some of the questions for you if they're very, very common. You can set up a live chat, again, with canned responses. And again, it will track all of this. Okay, so you'll get detailed analytics on how people are engaging with your help desk. The next feature here, the next menu item is My Campaigns. And what's really cool about this is Kartra has a ton of done-for-you campaigns. And in general, like, what is a campaign? One of the cool things that I liked when I was using ClickFunnels is that I had team members and I would say, hey, set up your own ClickFunnels account and I can share my funnel with you. And I would just give them a little link and they'd be able to upload that funnel directly to their ClickFunnels account. Well, what's cool about Kartra is you can actually share a campaign with somebody. And so a campaign is the pages, okay, the funnel, let's say, but then also the list, also the form, also the video, okay? Also, maybe you have an email sequence that's gonna go out over a couple of weeks. You can create a campaign that has all of those different things, and then from there you can share a campaign with somebody. Very powerful. And again, it's just a huge deal, especially if you have a team. Maybe you're a realtor and you got other realtors that you want using this software, and and it's like, hey, you get signed up. I'm going to give you this entire campaign, so that way you can go out there and start generating leads right away for your business, and they're able to use the same thing that you're using. All you got to do is build it out, create a campaign for it, and then you can share it with whomever you want. You could even sell it. Kartra has a marketplace up here where different folks are selling different funnels, different training programs, things like that. And so if you build out a really slick campaign, you could even offer it to or other people around the world that are using Kartra that may end up buying it from you. So it's very powerful. Also, a cool thing is that in the campaigns, there's some done-for-you campaigns. And this is where Kartra brought in Frank Kern, okay, to help build out some of their campaigns. And so let's say you're getting started with this and you have a product that you want to sell, okay, and you already have, let's say, an existing list. Frank Kern, or actually let's use the book funnel. Let's say you have a book, okay, that you're wanting to offer either for free or you're selling it. Well, Frank Kern set up a book funnel here, and you can click this and you can actually just deploy this funnel. And inside of this, let's view the assets. I'm not going to actually deploy it. But what it's going to do is it's going to set up, there's 7 pages inside of this funnel that will just get sent into, automatically uploaded to your system here. And then you just got to reword all the different pages with your information. All the tagging's in place, the products are in place. Again, you just have to reword and reset everything up. The lists are in place. The email sequence is already done for you. And then all you have to do is just reword everything with your product or information. And the final couple here, this one here is for integrations, okay? And this would be where you're gonna integrate any of the softwares that you may need to use on the side of this. And again, this is an all-in-one platform, so there's very few things that you really need to integrate with this. But a couple of the important things that you're gonna wanna integrate, especially if you have a product, is you're going to wanna integrate, let's say you're accepting payment from PayPal, this would be where you do it. Maybe you have a WordPress website and you want to integrate that with your Kartra account, you can do it. So it's got a ton of powerful integrations here. For those of you guys that are using Zapier, okay, Stripe, if that's what you're using to accept payments, okay, I use Stripe and I use PayPal. And again, this is where you'd integrate that. And that way you can accept payments directly on your website, okay? You do have access to the API here, so that way if you needed to create an API code to integrate Kartra with another tool that you might be using, this is where you'd be able to do that. And the final feature here, and this is for those of you guys that are running like a digital marketing agency, or perhaps you're doing lead generation for local business owners, you can set up a My Agency account, and I'll click that. This is a regular account, okay? With an agency account, this would be again where you get to run everybody's websites, and you're the one that's in control, okay? And that was one of the cool things about ClickFunnels, is that you can have all these different funnels, and you're in control of all of them. You can do the same thing on Kartra, and then as well take advantage of all the other tools, all the analytics, and having the ability to have everything all in one place, again using Kartra. And the last one here for My Affiliate Promos, this is if you choose to become a Kartra affiliate. And again, there's other products, okay, that are on the Kartra marketplace there that you can choose to be an affiliate for. And this would be where you'll be able to track all of that data. This would be where you'll be able to get all of your different links that you can use to sign people up. As well, you can set up tracking links inside of here very simply and easily. As well, you get detailed analytics. One of the great things that I really like about the Kartra affiliate program is that it pays out 40% commissions, and then also offers JV broker commissions, which is kind of like a second tier. So you earn 40% on your direct referrals to Kartra, and then if you bring in somebody and then they start referring people to Kartra, you get 10% of that. So Kartra pays out 50% of the monthly fee to their own affiliates. So it's very, very powerful, and it's free to sign up as a Kartra affiliate. And again, everything will be tracked right here in this section. So there you go, guys. There's an overview of the Kartra dashboard and all the different powerful tools that are here inside of Kartra. And again, if you're looking to get started with Kartra and you want to give this software a try, there will be a link either in the description or below this video. You can sign up for a $1 14-day trial of Kartra. And if you do use my link, there are a couple of bonuses. Again, the details of those bonuses will be right below the video as well. And we're also going to be creating additional training videos all about Kartra. We're going to go right down the line. We're going to build a product. We're going to create an email list. We're going to build out some pages, build a form. Okay, and so we're going to walk you guys through exactly how to use this powerful tool. Bottom line for me, this tool saved me a lot of time and saved me a lot of money month to month on just my software costs. And again, by having such detailed analytics all in one place, it allowed me to, again, save time so I could focus on making more money in my primary business. So hopefully you guys got value in this training and in this overview. I will see you guys in the next video.